Welcome back, everyone, to Rob's Daily Classics. I found this 2004 Volvo C70 for sale in Orlando, Florida. He's asking just $4,800. It's got 60,000 miles. I love these cars. I was very part of these cars when I worked for Volvo. And if it's legit, I think it's worth checking out. Let's talk about this car. This car is a 2004 Volvo C70. The C70 came to North America, I believe it was 1998. Was the first year, and it ran to 2005. And I think 2005 was a complete carryover of the 2004. So I don't think there were anything really added to this car. And they were pretty well optioned out. I mean, I don't think there were many options on this car other than the colors that they offered. And the C70, that this car is taken off the coupe, which came around first. And the C70 coupe and the convertible really broke the mold of Volvo being boxy but good. And it was designed in part by Peter Horbury, who was really an interesting man. He was in charge of the design team for Volvo. He went on to work for Geely Motors, and tragically, unfortunately, Peter passed away in 2023. And a good man. I got to know him very personally, working together. And Peter was a British man, and he had a little Monty Python humor to him. And when we launched this car at the annual dealer meeting in the United States, he basically said to everyone, well, if you like the Swedes with their top up, you're going to love this Swede with its top down. And of course, everybody laughed and found his humor very comical. I'm sure a couple of people got a little upset with it, but but that was Peter's wisdom. But he was a great designer too, so he's missed. But anyway, this C70 convertible, they're great cars. I mean, they're really fully loaded. It was also built in concert with Tom Walkinshaw Racing, TWR. And Tom Walkinshaw was a owner. He owned the Arrows Formula One team, and he was also involved in the Silk Cut Jaguar racing team at the time in the 90s and 80s. So he was an interesting man. I got to work with him too. I met him a few times. A real no-nonsense Roger Penske type of person. And he helped with the chassis design of this car as well. These cars are extremely safe. They have something called the side impact protection system, and it's basically this horseshoe that goes around the inside of the car, and there's bars like a roll cage between the seats, between the center console and the other seat, to make it like a roll cage. God forbid you got hit sideways on this car. And it also had the rollover protection system. We called them ropes, and those little loops would shoot up. A little pyrotechnical device or spring-loaded device would shoot them up. If the car tilted or went into a turn or a rollover and such, they would deploy. So these cars are extremely safe. The convertible top is very well insulated. I remember it to being very thick, and with that, you don't get much noise from the outside. Like all convertibles during this time, they did have some shudder a little bit. When the top was down, you felt that little shudder that you get from convertibles. It wasn't as bad as a Mustang 5.0, but you can feel it. But that was probably the biggest fault with the car. Other than that, they're very enjoyable cars. They're real four-seaters too, and they kind of remind me of the Saab convertible too, the 9.3 convertible. That was the same. And they came fully loaded, the Dolby sound system, and this was standard. I think the top colors were available, different color tops in the time. This car with this color is, I think, is a very unique color. So getting to this car personally, this man here is a private owner. He listed it 4 days ago on Craigslist. Runs and drives great, super reliable, power windows, power mirrors, yada yada. Dual climate, ice cold air conditioning, and heat works great, so that's cool. Heated leather seats. Back in those days, everybody got heated seats, even if you live in Florida. New brakes, new battery, new wipers, a very clean interior, non-smokers, no pets. So if this person's legit, which I'm thinking he is, his asking price is very reasonable. And getting back to my criteria for picking cars out, originality, condition, and price, well, the originality appears to be here. A little bit on the bumper here. He looks like he has a little schmutz here on the bumper. Might have been from the garage. But if the paint is as shiny as it shows in the photos and there's no fading on the top side and there's no rust, of course, he's missing some center caps, which is popular. but I don't see any dents or anything like this in the car, and I'm hoping that it's the original paint too with 60,000 miles. So if this car is as original as he shows the car to be, for $4,800, again, originality, condition, and price, on the price point, is this car worth $3,000? I think it is, and he's asking $48,000. That means we're $1,800 away from putting a deal together. I don't see that not happening somehow. So, yeah, I wouldn't ship this car for $2,000 overseas, back and forth around the United States. But if you're not that far away from Orlando, Florida, and you're looking for something really nice, something fun to own and drive, this is a cheap date. I mean, I think it is anyway. So, but I'm very favorable to these cars. So I don't know if everybody would agree with me, but it's a lot of car for $4,800 because that turbocharged engine and all that, it really gets out of its way. I mean, the car really rides very nice. So check out this car. If you'd like to find this car, it is on Craigslist, and just type in Volvo C70 for sale in Florida, and this car will come popping at you. Again, 60,000 miles. You want to check for things like engine sludge and all that, but that's easy to check to make sure that the engine has been maintained. The turbochargers in these cars, they last a long time. There's intercooled engines and all that, so it's a fairly modern setup when that goes like that. So yeah, I like it. So please pass this video along to friends that love cars. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. I'm glad to see you here. Just got back from the Detroit Auto Show, so if you go to my Headline Automotive YouTube channel, you'll see some videos from that show. That was a lot of fun. I got stuck in the snow coming back. Took me 12 hours to get back to New York State by car, but it was an enjoyable ride with snow tires. So, but this car is not in the snow. It's in Orlando, Florida, so go check it out. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you again with another episode of Rob's Daily Classics. Thanks.